Hey there, Munching Mafia. Welcome. It's Friday night, and here we go with the cell phone there. We all good?
We're all good.
Okay. We're going to try to reproduce the Big Arch from McDonald's. We tested it out yesterday, and I was going to do some burger buns from scratch, but my shoulder is really messed up right now, and it'd be stupid of me to even try. So, anyhow, what we got is hamburger, white American cheese, and this was the cheapest that I could find. That was white. And we got hamburger dill pickle chips. I sliced up some onion for the crispy onion straws, shredded lettuce, and then we're gonna make the Big Arch sauce, or at least try to. So this is a copycat. Will I succeed? Stay tuned. See you in a bit.
There is a cozy little kitchen in a century-years-old farmhouse, deep in the shadows of Mount Rainier. The kitchen which weaves a little magic over a cast iron pot upon a stove. She whispers her spell into the universe as her pot bubbles over, spilling the brew. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Ooh, oh, oh, oh. This is where the Munchie Mafia meets, on YouTube every Sunday night, for an hour of magic, mischief and whimsy, cooking up food to soothe the restless soul. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Go get yourself a drink, get some tasty snacks. There is still time to go party as we get this stream started. The townspeople think Stevie is a little strange, a bit spooky and a whole lot of crazy, but she pays no mind to the subdued whispers as she passes by with a ginger familiar following close behind. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Ooh, oh, 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 oh. A little dash of love here, a tiny pinch of passion there, with a stirry stir of the wooden spoon. She mixes flavors that delights the soul. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Like and subscribe to Munchie Mafia official, and gently fondle that little bell icon. You may or may not receive notifications. YouTube features are so bipolar. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? A whiskey whisk of mystery, a stirry stir of mischief, a bakey bake of whimsy, and some laughy laughs. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Lady Stevie won't be late this time. Who the hell are we kidding? A shaky shake of the magic 8-ball says that's unlikely. She will even be terribly late for her own funeral too. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Oh, with the flick of Stevie's wrist and the magical wooden spoon, the magic begins to brew. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Shall we see what's cooking? Risky whisk of mystery, a stirry stir of mischief, a bakey bake of whimsy, and some laughy laughs. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
So there's always this running joke between Jerry and Timmy. And I'm not talking Timmy, the racing channel Timmy. I'm talking about my Timmy, who is sitting over there, who is the faceless person. Sorry if I seem a little stiff right now. I'm going to say this once, okay? And we're not going to talk about it for the rest of the stream. I injured my shoulder back on the 3rd of March and was able to finally get in to see the orthopedic specialist. And so I'm waiting for authorization to go and have an MRI done, because not only do I have a bone spur the size of a golf ball in my shoulder, the one thing that he did say to me while he was pointing at it, look on the bright side, it's not cancer. And I started to laugh because, you know, that was one of the things I said to him a while back was, every time I go to the emergency room for something, they find tumors of some sort. And so he remembered that. So anyway, torn rotator cuff, going to end up having surgery. Either way, it's either they're going to remove that bone spur for me, or they're going to remove the bone spur for me and fix a torn rotator cuff. Don't know yet. So anyway, that's the last of what I'm not going to answer any questions about. How's your shoulder? Are you feeling okay? Don't worry about me. We're cooking today, and we're going to cook up a storm. So what I have in this bowl right now is a little bit of whole milk, and I'm going to add some buttermilk powder to it. What? That don't sound right. What are you going to do with that? I thought we were making the big arch. We are. But I'm going to show you how I would do it. And we're going to copycat it to the best of our abilities, which probably means as a chef, I'm probably going to end up elevating it. Maybe I should be the CEO of McDonald's. No, I wouldn't want that. I'm just joking. No, Eddie, just no. Don't make me use my safe word, Eddie. Hello, Jan, and hello to Jerry, and hello to Devil Dog. Hello to Greg Johnson. And let's see here, who else do we have? And we have Tiffany also. Hello, Tiffany. And who else do we have here? So far, so good. We got 7 people in the chat total, I think. Yeah, it's a stiffy. But anyway. All right, so we got the buttermilk in there. We're going to add some salt because we are going to fry something. And what happens with things when you fry them at high temperatures is that it kills the salt. We're going to add some pepper in there. A little bit of pepper. Because we want this to be seasoned really well. Okay, so there we have that. Let's get rid of this for the moment. We're going to take those onions that we've sliced up into half julienne. We're going to drop them right in there. And we're just going to let those get fat and sassy for a little bit. Move them around in there a little. Okay, so buttermilk, powder, and milk. Now we're going to set this aside. I am going to go and put this in the sink, though, because I don't need this anymore. Now, the Big Arch wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. It's not something that I would go out of my way to go and try again or purchase again. The damn thing is really freaking expensive, and let's be realistic here, you know? The economy sucks. Grocery prices suck. And my bird is voicing his opinions very strongly worded squawking. So get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, exactly. It's like, $11. And then on top of all of it, it's like, they say that they're 100% beef patties, but they don't say, what the quality of the beef is, for one. And number two, the things that they do to these burger patties is not like the scratch made ones at all. Because back when I was working at a steakhouse, we ground our own meats. We knew exactly what kind of meats we were using for number two, and we ground all of our meat using a meat grinder, and then we would form our own patties to the weights specified. And that's what made our burger special at the steakhouse when I was working there. And I really do miss working over there. I should reach out to Dustin and say hi. I really should. I know that I'm not sure if Kate's even still there, but I should reach out to them. They were really. There was a brother sister team that owned the mill, and they were just really incredible bosses. When I had my car accident and subsequent brain surgery, they checked up on me. They were like, "How you doing?" Not bitching at me about who's doing the grocery shopping, who's doing this, who's doing that. They weren't asking me that. They were like, "We just can't wait for you to come back," and blah blah blah. Unlike my present boss, who has not checked up on me once. So anyway, I've got my Ninja Sizzle Griddle and Grill. I've got it set for the grill part. This is preheating. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this overpriced ground beef at $10.49 a pound. It's 1.245 pounds, which is fine because gotta feed the little girls. The girls gotta have their own burger. Yes, they're spoiled. So on the big arch, it was 2 quarter-pound patties. Manwiches and jalapeno poppers. Hey, manwiches are good. I don't know what you're pointing at, Timmy.
That's what I was pointing at.
Oh.
There was a pop-up on your screen.
Oh, I didn't see the pop-up. You gotta tell me these things. You gotta say, "Hey, Civvy, pay attention." Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to be dainty about it. So, it's 2 quarter-pound patties for a total of ½ pound. So we got to make a total of 4 because Timmy loves burgers. I also have some restaurant style fast food extra crispy French fries sitting here waiting. And so we're going to form our burgers. Whenever you have ground beef in bulk like this, you're going to want to roll it up and work it with your hands a little bit, but make sure that it's cold because the heat from your hands is going to it's going to start to melt that fat in there, but you don't want to overwork it so much that your burger ends up being tough. So there's a happy medium. So you just form it in your hand and pray. Oh, God. All right. Bad idea. Okay. So maybe I should have just gotten frozen patties. Wow. All right. So we're going to go for number 2. Can't take me anywhere. What do you mean? It is Friday, Jerry. Yes, it is Friday, Timmy. Congratulations. Yeah, it's okay if you guys have somewhere else to be, because at least my live streams are you can actually go back to replay, and they work just fine, unlike some other streams where you're missing that whole aspect of being able to chat back and forth and back and forth and blah, 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 right? So it's okay. If you got to be somewhere else, it's okay. Not hurting my feelings any. So you see all these little striations in the meat, you know, where they've extruded it right into the pan thing, and I'm getting it all over the place. You need to work that out, or else when you put it down onto the griddle or grill or fry pan or cast iron or whatever the hell you're using, it's going to break apart. And that's why burgers break apart. So you gotta work them up so that, give them a little rough housing, slap it, give it a spanking, and say, you're terrible. You're a bad boy. Oh, sorry. I thought I was on OnlyFans for a second there. The burger dominatrix here. So you want to work your meat rather quickly, a little quicker than this, because you don't want that fat to start melting. And then we got a little one for the girls. The girls are going to share this one. This one's theirs. All right. They're going to get a little smash burger. All right. Now, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to turn this on to a 7 because I got to get the oil preheated. I'm not going to fire up the deep fryer because it's too much for me to clean up, for one. Number 2, I don't need to use up that much oil. Number 3, I forgot the oil at the grocery store. So we're going to have to do this a little different in that we're going to have to use olive oil. So I'm going to use as little as humanly possible to get these things fried up. And so we have our burgers ready. Now we've got our flour. This is just regular all-purpose flour. We are going to want to give it some salt. We want to be a little bit more aggressive with the salt than what you think we need, because we are going to fry these after all. We're going to give it some pepper as well. God, I love this thing. Can you imagine me trying to frickin' turn the little thing to get this to grind up? Ooh, I'd be like, I quit. All right, there. So we have that, and we have that preheating. This is also preheating, and I've set this for 325 degrees. Okay. Because it says so on the front. It says 325 degrees for 11 to 15 minutes. This thing's pretty cool. Timmy got me this for, I think it was my birthday. Wasn't it? Or was it Christmas? Christmas? Yeah, for Christmas. I got this for Christmas. I've always wanted one. I've only used it. This is like the 3rd time now that I've used it. But I should use it more often, because sometimes it's nice to be able to just use this, because these Ninja ones, the lid comes off. Whoa. Ah, damn it. Okay. Don't do that. Put this over here where I can reach it. The lid comes off for easy cleaning, and this is not sponsored, by the way. And this whole thing, I'm not going to touch it. This whole thing here comes out, and you can put another plate in there for just the griddle to do stuff like pancakes and whatnot. Yeah, it's got this pretty cool reservoir. It's all built all in one piece, and it's non-stick. And the non-stick actually works. Believe it or not, it actually works. So, check our pan. We're going to get our oil. Where's my oil? There's my oil. I'm going to put some oil in this. And since my stove kind of tilts off to one side because my floor is not level, because this is a 126-year-old house after all, I think it'll work. Besides, it doesn't take much at all, but it does take 15 to 18 minutes for these extra crispy fries. So we're going to throw those in right quick. Turn on the timer. $18 minutes. All right. see, where are we? All right, chat filter is working. So now, put some more gloves on. So each McArch is going to get, or Big Arch is going to get 2 burger patties. I really wanted to make the buns. So I got these ones because these are brioche, but they don't have the poppy seed on there. So we're just going to have to deal with that. And we're going to just get these all toasted here real quick. And we got the pickles. And what I'm thinking about the sauce, now it's different from the Big Mac sauce in that it's not tomato forward, but it has a little bit of tomato to it. But instead of the ketchup, we're going to use a little bit of tomato paste. And I was deliberating as to whether or not to get mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. I decided to just get mayonnaise and then yellow mustard, which I'm sure I'm probably going to have to twisty twist and pulley pull the safety seal. I remember back in the day when we didn't have safety seals on food. You know, it wasn't until we had a whole bunch of unhinged individuals that decided to, you know, screw it all up for the rest of humanity. Let's see here. Let's see how our buns are doing. Our buns are toasting. You know what? I'm going to put a little tiny smidge of mayonnaise there. I'm going to put a little smidge of mayonnaise there. So I'm too lazy to walk over there and, you know, move the ring light to get butter. So we'll just, this is what you can do when you're toasting grilled cheese or anything like that, because, you know, this is predominantly oil. And there's this one. Put a little bit of that there. Put a little bit of that there. So we want to get that bun nice and toasty. And when it comes to brioche, the texture of the bun actually gets a little more spongy on the tops. So you'll start to feel them soften up and get all nice and happy. And that's what we're kind of looking for. Take a look at it. Oh yeah, now it's getting some goodness right there. Okay. I need to go get another bowl. We're going to mess up a whole lot of bowls today. I'm kidding, Timmy. Or not. I just need one more bowl. One little bowl. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. Don't forget, on Sunday, we have our cook-along. Oh yeah, see? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We're just going to set these aside for a little bit. Oh yeah, it's nice and softened. All right, set these aside for the time being. Move that out of the way for the moment. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to drop our burgers down. We're going to check to make sure that they are indeed nice and flattened. And the girls is this kind of teeny tiny, but that's okay. Oh my God. All right, let's go check our oil. Our oil is starting to smoke. Huh? Oh yeah, I gotta close the lid up so it doesn't splatter grease all over. So we're not gonna have anything to look at. Oh wait, I gotta put some salt on there. Hold on, I gotta put salt. Because one of the things I noticed with the Big Arch was it was actually adequately seasoned. It had quite a bit of salt on it. So Almost enough for me to say, you know, there might be just a little too much salt. All right, another glove. So this is the fun. This is where the fun begins. In that we're going to take our buttermilk and our onions. We're going to mix up our delightful dredge. We're going to take these and we're just going to let them drain out, and we're going to drop them in. Tossy tossy, coaty coaty, just like so. Now, one of the things that I noticed with mine was, you know, based on, you know, what the marketing materials look like for this big arch, is that it looked like there was a substantial amount of crispy onions, and there really wasn't on mine. There was like little tiny slivers. It's like when you open up one of those bags of French fried onions, and you get down to the very bottom, and all you have are these little tiny little petals that are like the size of a gnat. That's what it was. I don't know how Devil Dogs was, but that's how mine was. Okay, so now it's tossy tossy. Now the oil over here on the stove is starting to sizzle. So now we're going to just drop some in. Well, we don't want to crowd it, so we might have to, because of the amount of oil that we're actually using for this, we're probably going to want to just hang tight for just a few moments. But this doesn't take very long at all, okay? So I'm going to get my little wooden slotted spoon. And paper towels. Damn it, I have to go over there again. Can you get me a plate? Alright, so we got some sizzling happening. We got some golden brown deliciousness happening here as well. We're just going to flippy flip those around. A regular size plate, please. I need to rest these. So, there we go. Not ideal, but it works. Okay. You're going to get a little paper towel with a plate. Set those aside. Get some tongs. It's going to be easier to flippy flip. So these fried up really quick. See how easy that was? Now, when I think of crispy onions on a burger, this is what I mean by crispy onions on a burger. That's enough for like one nice burger. And when I was working at the steakhouse, we had a crispy onion burger also on my menus in the places where I've worked as the executive chef. I also had a burger with crispy onions on it, and it had a substantial amount of crispy onions, because if there was going to be crispy onions, I'm not talking onion rings here, I'm talking crispy onions that were all you know, dredged by hand and fried by hand in a deep fryer, however. So we had to use a little strainer to go and catch them, pull them out. We want to get all of those goodies in there. It's like a treasure hunt. Okay. Now, if you're gluten-free, you can use a combination of rice flour and cornstarch. All right. Okay, so let's go over and take a look at our burgers. Smelling some goodness happening over here. Oops, that's not going to work. Let's go over here to this. Okay, so just turn it 45 degrees so that we can get some grill marks. And this is about the time that we're going to see how they're starting to balloon up. We don't want them to balloon up too much. We want them to spread out. So just smash it on the grill. Only smash it once, okay? Because we don't want all of that juice to disappear, okay? All right. I'm going to cover it back up. Come back over here to our onions. Our oil might have gotten a little cold. So give those a fry. Oh yeah. Now those are crispy. Those are delicious. Those are delightful. Loving it. All right. Back over here, we're gonna flippy flip. It's got a lot of flavor to it. So, just taking a look at my burgers real quick. Hey, Beverly Moffat. We are doing the Big Arch. Yes, better than the. This is gonna be. You know what? The Big Mac has its redeeming qualities. You know, I'm not gonna just totally poo-poo McDonald's because we do McDonald's from time to time. When we're on road trips, especially, we want to grab something real quickly that's easy to eat in the car. Then, you know, sometimes we'll go through the McDonald's drive-through and get just a bag of cheeseburgers because Dick's is too far away from us, usually in the wrong direction, for us to be able to go and get a bag of Dick's and eat a bag of Dick's. All right, so pop back on over here so we can take a look at our our crispy onion straws that I'm throwing all over the counter. And there we have them. You just need to just pat dry, get all that grease off of them, but they're nice and crispy, and you taste like real onions. So, I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna get a plate. So we'll get a plate ready. Got it right there in the bowl. Put this right there. All right, we're gonna pop this open. Take a look at our burgers. Of course, you know these are gonna be considerably thicker than the ones you would get at McDonald's. Now, keep in mind that they have pre-formed burger patties that they use. They're most likely frozen. And one of the things that they like to do, give it one last squish and just leave it alone. You don't want to squish all the juice out. So they make these preformed patties. And what they do is they got all this machine that's got a whole bunch of needles, and they jab it right through the burger patties, and they inject air in there. That's why there's little air pockets in there, so it's fluffier, and so that, you know, it helps to reduce shrinkage for one, and number two, it really serves no other purpose other than to piss me off. Because if I'm gonna have burgers, I want real burger. I want an actual human to actually make my burger. So it's gonna take a little while. And yes, Meritage Shades of Light will be one of our guests on the cook along on Sunday. We're going to be making sugar-free key lime pie. There's a couple ways to do the topping. You can use sugar-free Cool Whip, or you can use sour cream that's been lightly sweetened with your favorite sweetener. You can do it that way. But the way that I like to do it is just with Cool Whip. Hello, Meritage. Welcome. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm really excited. So, welcome back, Tiffany. Does anybody have any questions or any special requests for what you would like to see me make here on Munchie Mafia? It's a great time to, you know, pop up and say, hey, you know, I haven't had this in a while. Can we see this? Or my mother used to make this for me back in, the day when I was a little wee lad or lass, and I haven't had it since then. As long as it doesn't have crab, lobster, or sea urchin or plantains in it, I'm perfectly down for whatever. And I'll let you know I don't like sardines much, so please don't mention sardines. No, we're just waiting for our burgers to cook and our French fries are going. I thought to myself, yeah, maybe I should also do milkshakes. Bring it down my dad's milkshake machine, but I just don't have it in me today to do that. Just kind of, you know. Hey, Eastland Farms, welcome. Yeah, sardines. I think we've done like 2 or 3 Wheel of Misfortunes um, with sardines in it. 2 or 3. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. I hope things are going well in your side of the world. And can I make McNuggets? I can make chicken nuggets. The problem is that it's next to impossible to find mechanically separated poultry, known as MSP, except for in commercial settings. But I could take some ground chicken and show you how to make them that way. But they're not going to be exactly the same. But I can make chicken nuggets. All right, so get our thermometer and let's see where we're at as far as temperature goes. Of course, McDonald's always serves everything well done. We got a 181 on that, but I don't trust burger patties. 183. All right. All right. Now, one of the things is that they say that there's 3 pieces of cheese, of white cheese, and you can't tell me that it's real white cheddar because I know what white cheddar cheese tastes like, and that was American cheese. So this is white American cheese. Couldn't find the cheapest, crappiest one on the market at my grocery store. They're kind of going a little bit more bougie. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to go with 3 slices, or the 3rd slice, we're going to just put it on top of that one. And our French fries are ready. So I got to twirl around and do a twirly and go and pull those out from there. And I can already tell you this much. This is going to be a fork and knife, what's known as a fork and knife burger. These things are going to be thick. Not that that's a bad thing, but, when it comes to me being able to eat anything like that, it's going to be next to impossible. Okay, so I got a little bit of smoking action going because I got a cast iron pan in there that probably needs to be cleaned. So there we go. There we got our French fries. They're nice and crispy. Those are those Ore-Ida restaurant style things. Okay, so next we got to do our sauce because our burgers are going to be ready here in just a moment. We're going to take some mayonnaise. We're going to take some mustard. Probably more mustard than that. I'm going to take a smidge of tomato paste. I don't know how well you can see that. I need a bigger island. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to start with that. Okay. Ugh. Now, one thing I noticed is it's got a little bit of vinegar. What I'm thinking is it's going to be the pickle chip vinegar. So we're going to just put a little splashy splash. No, it's not the right vinegar. Not the right vinegar. So we're going to want vinegar. We're going to want some apple cider vinegar. We're going to use the good stuff. We're going to use the Bragg's. A little bit of the mother is in there. And then it's going to need some sort of sweetener. Now, I don't want to put high fructose corn syrup in mine, so we're going to actually do some honey. I'm sorry, Jerry, this is not your honey. All right. Now we're gonna take this, flip that up. The burgers look great. Now stir this up. Now the color of it was kind of a delicate yellow color with a little smattering of another color that was a little bit nondescript. So I'm guessing that, you know, that's about the right color right there. Now I think it was Eddie that said that it tasted a little bit eggy. Somebody said it was a little eggy, but that's what mayonnaise is. Yeah, that's exactly it. So, 4 parts mayonnaise to 2 parts mustard, a squiz of some sort of sweetness, and a teaspoon of high fructose corn syrup if you're going for the exact flavor. But if you want to go for, huh?
Don't go overboard with the sauce on mine.
Well,
It's way too messy.
I know they were way too messy. However, set this down over here somewhere. So, anyhow. All right, so the bottom of the bun was the crispy onions. So we're going to put the crispy onions down. And I want crispy onions, damn it. That's what I want. That's what I want. So it had crispy onions, and then it had 2 burger patties, which is these 2 right here. 1 and 2. Oh boy. It's going to be fun to clean up. I'm actually going to squish that down a little bit. Okay, so now we got some of that Big Arch sauce right there on the top bun. They went a little too heavy on the lettuce, in my opinion. And then it had fresh onions on the very top. Now,
Pickles.
oh, and pickles. Can't forget the pickles. So, but Timmy doesn't like pickles. So we're not going to put pickles on his. He hates pickles. Well, he hates pickles on his stuff, but now these don't hit like the McDonald's pickles. That's one thing I've always loved about McDonald's is their pickles. All right, there we go. Ha! Got it. Okay, now for Timmy's. So, got this. So he doesn't like he doesn't want a lot of the mac sauce. So we'll just have to put like a little tiny smidge. But you don't want the crispy onion, right? Timmy?
No.
No? Do you want the raw onion?
Yeah, some of that's fine.
Some of that's fine?
Got
Okay.
a pop-up coming.
You got a pop-up coming, okay.
There it is.
Can you do a Reuben? Yes, but not today.
Well, duh. You asked for suggestions.
Yes, I can definitely do a Reuben because that's actually one of Timmy's favorite sandwiches of all time. Ooh, look at all that burnt cheese. Oh, yeah. Now this right here is candy. Just going to have to set that on that little paper towel that I had because I want that for later. Ooh, it's going to be nice and greasy, messy, and fun. Okay, so a little bit of lettuce because he doesn't like a lot of lettuce on his. And a little bit of onion for his. And now we're going to slap that baby together, give it a little squishy squish. Pick up this little girl burger for the girls. Set that right there. Close this up. All right. Don't judge me. I'm going to actually pick this damn thing up here. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, French fries. Gotta get French fries. Because what's a burger without fries? So, get some French fries. Timmy likes lots. Get some salty salt. All right. Let's give that one for Timmy. Here you go, Timmy. I know. I know. I know. But you can at least sit there and eat, and that way you're not getting hangry. All right. God, my freaking shoulder's killing me. Okay, let's move this over there. All right. Don't judge me. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, maybe I need judgment. I need Jesus. Is what I need. Oh God. All right. This is 10 pounds, right? Okay. There. All right. Oh, son of a bitch, that hurt. Fuck. All right. Get that out of the way. All right. There we have it. Hello, Miss Tarot D, and welcome. So here we have it. This is my copycat of the Big Arch burger. And I gotta stop reaching for things like this with my right arm. I hope you all enjoyed that. And I hope that you learned a little bit about how to make the picture perfect burger patties on a grill or in a fry pan. All you have to do is just simply make sure that you work your meat, but don't overwork it. It almost sounds obscene. But then again, I'm wearing an obscene shirt. Okay. Would you like to see the middle of it? Would you like to see what it looks like? So we just pretend that we got poppy seed here. Huh, come back here. Come back. Oh my God, it's falling apart on me. Over there. Stick the fork in there and stick the knife down in there. All right, there we go. Ha! I did it. Except for my pickles are falling off. Pickles are falling off. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take it over to the camera so you can see, so I can show you what the middle of it looks like. So, hi. So here we go. This is a homemade version of the Big Arch. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to look at it. Look at that. It's a mess. So, yes, this is the remake of the Arch, because there's got to be a better way to make these things. Especially considering how much groceries cost these days now. $10.49 a pound for 70/30 is ridiculous. I don't know what ground beef is selling for in your area, but I couldn't make it cheaper, but at least we know that there's minimal processing involved. It's made from scratch. And so it's that Big Arch sauce that really has me kind of curious. So let's see here. It's too freaking big to stick in my mouth. You guys don't want to see me stick large objects in my mouth now, do you?
Cindy Lou. Come here.
Oh, beef is expensive in New York. What's it selling for per pound over in your neck of the woods, Miss Tarot D? I couldn't possibly do. I couldn't just eat just turkey. I know that at one point, in bulk quantity, when I was purchasing it, when I was working as the food service director for the jail, It was ground mechanically separated poultry was 68 cents a pound. But I had to buy them in 40-pound bricks, and they were frozen. And you know, that's what the inmates got served every day, just about, was mechanically separated poultry. But I haven't looked lately to see what ground chicken and ground turkey was costing. But 10.49 a pound is just, it's highway robbery in my opinion.
Last one.
So
There you go.
what do you think? Did I pass with the sauce?
I haven't tried it yet. You stole the paper towels though.
You haven't tried it yet? Oh, somebody's licking her lips over there. She's looking rather pleased. Little Dory over there is just licking her lips like crazy.
Well, yeah, she's enjoying the hamburger.
Well, of course she's enjoying the hamburger. Where's the other one? Where's my dog?
She's already ran off with hers.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so yeah, turkey, chicken, and mushrooms. Yeah, because mushrooms they will soak up any kind of moisture that you have in the meat, and it mushrooms are mycoproteins, so you know it's one of the things that you can use as a meat substitute is mushrooms, so that makes perfect sense, and I would approve of that wholeheartedly. But then again, I love mushrooms. I can eat mushrooms all day, every day. Those fries are nice and crispy the way I like them. Yeah, they are. They're the extra crispy kind. I don't want to deal with having to cut fries by hand. I'm kind of.
Lots better than the one from McDonald's.
But does the sauce taste the same? Did I do a good job at the copycat?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm sure that it was high fructose corn syrup that they used, not honey. We used honey because I'm not going to reach for the corn syrup. It definitely tastes like the mac sauce. Looks the same too. Yes, actually it looks good. It looks
Rolls is hot.
good. For an American cheese, that's not a bad cheese, really. It is. And they were on sale, too. $20 milligrams of cholesterol, 270 milligrams of sodium, 1 carbohydrate. And it's organic. It's organic white American cheese. So, organic cultured milk, water, organic butter, organic pasteurized sweet cream and salt, sodium citrate, salt, and vegetarian enzyme. So at least we know they're vegetarian. They're not vegan because it has milk in it, but they're vegetarian. One of these days I'm going to have to show you all how to make cheese. That could be a fun one. Could be a great fun. But you know what? This is not bad. This is Organic Valley. No antibiotics, no artificial growth hormones, no toxic pesticides, no GMOs are used on. This means no antibiotics and so on are used on our farms. USDA organic. Always look for the USDA symbol because that way you know that it is certified organic. I hate it when people say, "Oh yeah, my food's organic," but is it USDA certified? Yes, Meritage. More nutritious too. And this is pretty good. This is definitely the mac sauce. There's some little subtle flavor to it that I could not quite pinpoint, but it could have been, you know, the beef grease. Could have been anything really. But it was a very subtle flavor of something. It could just be something as simple as paprika or something. Pop-up. It is Organic Valley, and I don't know if you have Safeways or Kroger's in your area, but I got this as Safeway. It's Organic Valley, and it is made where is there an actual organicvalley.coop. So Organic Valley Co-op. Oh, made in Wisconsin. Oh no, it's distributed by Crop Cooperative, Lafarge, Wisconsin. Certified organic by Oregon Tilth Product of America. Or Product of USA. Okay, so, but where? Is it actually from Oregon then? That'd be kind of funny if it turned out that it was a Tillamook. Because Tillamook is a co-op. They're down in Oregon. Just off of Highway 101. Hey, Winstone! Welcome! Good to see you. So, ratio 4-1. Or 3-1. I don't remember what I said. It's either 3-1 or 4-1. I think it was 4-1 ratio of mayonnaise to yellow mustard, a tablespoon of tomato paste, and a healthy squiz of honey. But we're substituting the honey for the corn syrup. Just got back from fishing trip. Did you catch anything, Winstone? Publix. We don't have Publix here. Hey, Brooke, but bountifully blessed. Welcome. You are the fish whisperer. Okay, so how many did you catch? And how big were they? They were this big. You gonna do a catch, clean, cook? You better be. I love fishing. I haven't been fishing in a while. Ever since my father died, I have not gone fishing since. And I really miss it. And my dad keeps telling me, go fishing. He tells me every Friday when I'm making clam chowder, but unfortunately his voice is eerily silent to me today because I'm not making clam chowder. I haven't made clam chowder in a few weeks, so I think we're not on speaking terms temporarily. You're right. Fish don't have ears. So, anyhow, Munchie Mafia, I just want to say thank you all for all your support and coming out and witnessing this train wreck. I'm sure that my cholesterol is going to be just through the roof by the end of the evening. So Sunday we have our
Early.
sugar-free cook-along, huh?
Early.
Yes, it's earlier than our usual time, so our regular Munchie Mafia stuff that we usually do at 6 o'clock on Sundays, it's actually at
Noon Pacific time.
noon Pacific time, which is
7 Mountain, 7 Mountain, 8
What?
No.
no
1 Mountain, 2 Central.
1 Mountain, 2 Central, 3 hours or 3 o'clock Eastern. And if you're in Nova Scotia, it's 4 hours. But if you're in Alaska, it is 1 hour behind, so it'd be 11 o'clock. But if you were in Hawaii, it would be 10 o'clock. Right? Yeah. So, anyhow, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go and rest up this shoulder. And we will see you very soon. Thanks for coming. And don't forget, cook with love and eat with passion. Bye, everybody.
Munchie Mafia, it is that time. We really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even up till next time, maybe even a ta-ta from now. We will be here on Off-Topic Squirrel, because Bucci needs love too. It's been really fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, follow that like button lovingly and go back to your life as it was before you hit that play button on YouTube. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? If you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia, the fish show, the fate of the galaxy, it's all up to you. Gee whiz, Tiger, why is your brain inflaming? Since you're still here on YouTube, please visit our my Tiger. He's really only 29 years old, but since being our trusted advisor, he's aged 29 more years. Tiger is a super duper evil and mad rocket scientist, inspired from SpaceX for wasting thousands of hours on his crazy invention to shoot poop into outer space. Screw those SpaceX toilets. This is why we're not on speaking terms with aliens. Hashtag blame Tiger. Thanks for coming in, please remember, as you are in your very own kitchen and cooking for your family, community and friends, to always cook with love and always eat with passion, unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggested that is going to hell. Chef CV says,
Sherry, stir up some magic whiskey, whisking a little mischief, bake a little mystery with the spinning wheel of misfortune.
we really hate saying goodbye, so let's just say a fun good night, or even a sad little toodaloo, perhaps even until next time.
Maybe even a time for now.
We'll be here or on Off-Topic Squirrel, because Bucci needs love too. Oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking? Oh my, Chef Stevie, what's cooking?